There's nobody on the rooftop. Only the sound of the powerful wind is there to greet us.
遅かったか。確かに何者かがいた痕跡はありますが、ここから足取りを探るのは不可能だ。
Oh, did Archer fuck off? Bizette's looking down on the city from the edge of the roof. Something in her mind already. Already, I bet. What am I as for what I'm doing here? I'm wiping out the trace of the blood with my feet. Off the floor with my feet. This is the highest place in Shinto. The moon seems a little lower than usual. Had there been a ladder or stairs, you could probably reach it. Even though the humans are gone, the city lights are still on. I gaze out at all the light below, covered in dazzling prosperity. Not that I'm bored. It would be no good to let myself be particularly impressed by anything, but for now there's nothing wrong with the scenery.
Avenger.
Out of the blue, Bizette appears next to me.
なんだよ。何かいいものでも見つけたのか？
先ほどの怪物を何体か確認しました。この場所からなら、神都にいる使い魔は肉眼で発見できそうです。
Your eyes are looking oppressive. Instead of enjoying the city scenery, apparently she was glaring at the monsters wandering around Shinto.
それが何？ここで一晩中観察して使い魔の主人を探してみるとか？
現実的ではありませんね。あれは使い捨てのようだ。主人の元には戻りませんから、ここで監視したところで本拠地は割り出せない。
だろうな。無駄なことはしないに限る。マスターが懸命で助かった。けど、その物言いだと、あんたさ。
アベンジャー、私はあの怪物たちを一掃したい。そのために、あなたの力を貸しなさい。
I knew this was going to happen. Shit. Why did you have to be such a goody two-shoes? This is making me want to tear you apart.
一般人を巻き込むな。なんて命令に比べれば俺向きだけどな。いいのかよ、マスター。あんた、聖杯戦争に勝つことが目的なんだろ？連中の主人が邪魔だってんならわかる。けど、奴らが人間を殺して回ってるから一掃する。なんてのは矛盾している。悪い子でいようと決めたのにいい子でもいたいなんて。そりゃ都合が良すぎるだろ。
Now then, I'm not trying to hide my hostility at all. It's pretty clear that we'll end up in a fight to the death soon enough, the way things are going. One arm behind my back, I materialized my favorite dagger. That prediction I made about killing each other at least once. It's about to become a reality 10 minutes later. I'd make a good profit. My policy is to wait for the opposition to come at me before I attack. It really is a pity, but we should do this at least once. Huh?
あなたの言う通りだ。確かに、人助けが目的ではありません。
There is some hesitation. She wisely reconsiders it.
ですが、間違っていることは正したい。知った以上、私には見て見ぬふりはできません。
She spoke like she was trying to tell herself that.
それはどんな理由で？連中が人を殺すのがいけないってこと？それを見逃す自分がいけないってこと？それとも、聖杯戦争より人助けの方が大切だってこと？
Probably all of the above. That's why Bizetta is confined by these contradictions. If she thought that she was right, she wouldn't look so pained, while trying to hold back her inner self that is contradictory for a magus.
正しいと思える行動に理由はありません。いえ、理由があってはいけないと思う。 それを正しいと感じたのなら。
The words of reason and gain should not be used as shields. Is possibly what she's trying to say.
うわ、独善だね。やばいぜ、その考え。
ええ、あなたに言われなくとも。
Had to get serious on me, didn't you? That's what she believes in to be the right way of life. On the other hand, the current Bazette is subordinate to the reason as the association. It'd be fine if she was tough enough to get a good balance between both.
まあ、
But
ご立派な思想はいいけどさ。何もそこまで正義に付き合ってやることはないだろう。ありゃ元から形のないものだ。どんなに求愛しても向こうから帰ってくるものはないよ。それよりさ、もっといい目を見せてくれる勢力と付き合った方が良くないか。
ですから私も魔術協会に所属している。私だって見返りは欲しい。それとは別にできる限り正しくありたいと思うだけです。
you're such a good person. Why would someone want to live correctly? That's said when the person doesn't think he's living correctly. So he struggles to show that he's cleaning his sinful hide, even if only a little bit, by taking the right actions. Honestly,
生真面目なあんたらしい。要するに徳の高い人間になりたいんだ。
what a clumsy, miserable way of living this human has.
そうなのかもしれませんね。けれど私にはかなわない願いだ。私は壊すことでしか感謝されない人間です。人徳とは他人に親しまれる、他人に与えることができる人間が持ち得るもの、決して私に与えられるものではありません。
To contribute to society, to save people. That's what virtue is. All she can do is destroy. A person that's unable to fix cannot truly gain trust, is what her eyes tell me.
それは誤認だと思うけどね。
いいえ、私には私財を投げ打って貧窮の民を救うことも、新しい組織を作ることもできない。あくまで歯車の一つで、いつまでもちっぽけな一個人から抜け出せない。そんな人間に高い徳なんて得られるはずがないでしょう。
まさか。
I got seriously angry there. Not good. I'm actually getting into a serious
それ
conversation.
だけは完璧に間違いだ。
Can't have that.
金で徳は買えねえよ。徳ってのは魂の質だ。それは得るものじゃない。苦しみながら自分の中で培うものだ。
It's the same for any human. No matter how insignificant, no matter how powerless, no matter how worthless. It's a function everyone has at birth, a radiance to refine the will to move forward. There's no line drawn between good and evil. It is only those that aim for their peak as living beings that the door to enlightenment opens for.
徳は自らの価値は外的評価によるものではないというのですか。
あ？いや、価値って話なら外的評価が全てだよ。そのための徳、そのための自己錬磨だ。せいぜい高値ふっかけて自分を自分以上に買ってくれるやつとくっつくためのパラメーターだよ。
Improvement of inner space is linked to the improvement of external space. The more vain and lonely someone is, the more they cling to being a good person, and feel ashamed about how pathetic that makes them. I'm so selfish for trying to be good just so people won't hate me, they think. However,
それでいいじゃねえか。誰かに認められたいって気持ちはな、その気持ちがあるやつは同じようにきっと誰かを認めてやれる。あんたの方針が結局は自分のためだって言うなら間違ってなんかいねえってこと。
that's where the good part of love, enjoying it with others, lies. Granted, she hasn't gotten to that point yet, and I doubt she'll ever realize it before she dies. Anyway, this woman's clumsy. But she's resourceful. So by some accident, she wound up like this, seemingly able to accomplish anything. Bold yet pessimistic. Self-reform that keeps putting you on detours. Knowing that you're wrong, screaming that it isn't a big deal, you struggle desperately towards the brighter path. So that's the kind of human I offered a hand to.
そのあなたらしからぬ考説でしたが、結論として今後の方針に文句はないという解釈でいいのですか？
ああ、いいんじゃない？正義の味方ってのも気持ちよさそうだし、たまには理不尽な死から人々を守るのも悪くない。
Just hearing her adjustments makes me want to vomit, but that's the best word for it.
意外ですね。正義なんて言葉、あなたが最も嫌うものだと感じていましたが。
嫌いだよ。けど、そういう方向性は好きなんだ。
は？
Nothing. First off, it doesn't change what I do. We wander around the city at night, kill other masters, and kill those monsters. Only the priorities are now even. It's still right within my range. There's still plenty of life in Fuyuki. Until my master gets full, the cup isn't going to run dry. Never attaining victory, the two of us who know no death will overcome only defeat.
そう。あんたの気が済むまでやろうぜ、マスター。何事も経験だ。飽きるまで楽しめばいい。
Alone I count the ravaging winds. From this tower, the closest to the heavens, the lights of the sky look like fakes. The Holy Grail War will keep on going. The murders, my only amusement, will keep on going. Tomorrow we'll probably be defeated and revived yet again. Until the time comes, until Bizette decides to change her plan, I'll stick with her for the time being. This place is a far and deep hollow sky. Anything gained is all going to be an illusion in the end.
あんたの気が済むまでやろうぜ、マスター。何事も経験だ。飽きるまで楽しめばいい。
Having said that, my servant looked elsewhere. For whatever reason, his disposition changed. She ceased talking and is now quietly gazing at the nighttime scenery. Servant Avenger. Though not among the 7 classes, they say exceptions sometimes occur in the Holy Grail War. Avenger must be one of those. The notion of heroic spirit means vengeance is a contradiction in itself, but the title of Angramanyu is an even bigger mystery. It is common among heroes to be recorded in history by the titles they gained later, and not by the means they were born with. The story that I told him of the hero of my homeland was also one of them, but the tone of the name Angramanyu is just too ominous. I must get his real name out of him one day for his sake. Not that horrible one, but the name he was given at birth. Does he even remember it? Below I see dark shadows wandering across the sky. Even with the Kenaz ruins of far sight, all I can tell from here is the general state of Shinto. Fuyuki is divided into two by the Mion River. To see what is going on in Miyama City, which lies past the big bridge, I have no choice but to cross it myself. Those black monsters have to be hiding there. I wonder what ritual are those monsters bound by. I've never seen that type of familiar even in the association. Mysteriously, they seem to be operating under orders, yet apparently possess no intelligence of their own. Their actual purpose is unclear. Combat ability is fairly high, like large hunting dogs or feral monkeys with amplified humanoid form. A human without combat experience would be killed immediately with no resistance. A human with 10 years or more of involvement in martial arts and sports could put up a fight for several seconds, provided the conditions were favorable, or alternatively escape. However, there are many. In addition to that, their appearance is psychologically repulsive and their claws stick out like blades in a bark-like rough body. If attacked by several of them, a human would not survive without firearms. Also, Jesus. That scream is just too discomforting. A shrill voice that the ears can't withstand, totally different from the roar of a beast. If instincts that swarm together in the shadows possessed a vocal system, those are the kind of cries they would make, no doubt. He, Avenger, doesn't seem to mind those voices. In the last fight, he dealt with those monsters as if it was simple work. But even then, his abilities are not something I would rate highly. His self-appointed title, the weakest servant, is correct. But while it is correct, it would be a joke for any heroic spirit to have a hard time against this kind of small fry, wouldn't it?
詐欺じゃないだろう。初めっから最弱だって断ってんだから。
待って、あなた、私の考えが読めるの？
読めねえよ。そんな風な面してたから言っただけだ。ま、読めたらさぞ面白いだろうよ。あんたは中身と外見がちぐはぐだからな。
He laughs rudely. This man's crudeness does not suit me at all, and he is weak. And he is all talk. Looks like I'm going to have to take the lead on the rematch with Saber. But he's not all bad. This servant excels in not dying. He is unlikable to begin with, as if he would simply revive after dying. That may have been the very reason for the composure that allowed him to become extremely good at fighting defensively. In that last fight, I dealt with being surrounded by felling enemies one by one in a matter of seconds. He, however, had completely held them off while being surrounded until I ran to support him. His fighting style will not allow him to win, but it will not cause him to lose either. That I really don't want to admit it, but that is an astoundingly good match with my combat strategy. Not winning? Yet stronger wind blows past me. From the corner of my eye, I see the flowing hair of the servant standing next to me. A primeval shaman, enveloped by the winds of the wilderness. I see a vision of a simple figure, taking nature as it is, living and dying along with it.
Avenger, 今の。
そろそろ行こうぜ。連中がたむろしている場所は把握しただろ。あんなんでも生き物だからな。ばらせば気晴らしにはなってくれる。
It was only my imagination. Avenger was only looking for where the monsters are.
おう、そうか。難しく考えることはなかったんだ。あんたも人が悪いぜマスター。結局さ、目につく敵は全て殺せってことじゃねえか。
Skillfully twirling his brutal knife, he hooks his lip upward as if truly having fun. As long as he can kill something living, he's happy. Whether human or animal. They were originally the same beast anyway. I glare at my servant.
ああ、間違い。人間は殺しません。やるのはマスターと怪物たちだけにするから、そう怖い顔しないでください。ああ、もうつまんねえの。うちのマスターは器量小せんだからさ。でかいのは胸だけかよ。
Still clattering, he disappears inside the building.
最低ですね。あれは何を言ってもあのままだ。
With a sigh, I leave the rooftop. Above me is the ominous moon. Below me is the depths of the city. I have disgust and distrust for the servant I'm fighting with. This Holy Grail war has given me nothing but cause for unease so far. Yet despite that, I have become attached to the servant, if only slightly more than yesterday. The servant that was gazing at the city. Seeing his cold appearance, a contradictory thought crossed my mind for no apparent reason. That man is hopelessly evil. And yet, at the same time, could it be that he loves the human world just as much? Three. Something. Dialogue. Aelia! How's it going? In our yard, we have a storehouse and a dojo. Maybe it's been there even before Kiritsugu, or maybe he built it himself after taking over the place. Either way, you could say his hobbies were a little eccentric.
道場はともかく土蔵はな、作り酒屋か質屋みたいだ。
作り酒屋質屋
As I turn my head towards the owner of the voice, I see Ilya tilting her head with curiosity in her eyes.
質屋っていうのはブファンドハウスのことよね。
なあ、俺はお世話になってないけどな。商店街の裏路地の方に名物的な質屋があるって話だけど。
知ってるわ。遠坂のお嬢さんが愛用してるって魚屋の店員が言ってたもの。
何?
Dosaka's going around to pawn shops? Could it be that she actually has to pinch every penny and pawn off her precious heirlooms just to sustain her daily?
うん、そっちの方じゃないわ、シロ。リンの狙いは質流れの宝石なんでしょうね。流儀に反するけど、魔術の用途によっては前の持ち主が手放した古い宝石の方が効果があるし。
Fucking hunting gems and shit.
それは牛の国参りとかそういう類の用途だろうか。
ご想像にお任せするわ。どうせなら非業の死を遂げた貴婦人の持ち物とか最高だけど。
That's scary. But I see. I did wonder just where she was stocking up on all those gems from time to time. But I never thought she'd even use pawn shops. I have a fear that even I'll be pawned off before long.
ねえねえ、ところでシロ、作り酒屋って何？
ああ、酒造家のことだよ。アルコール製造業者。
なるほど。バインケラーライやブレンネライのことね。この国ではライスアルコホールを作ってるんだよね。
I guess she's talking about Japanese sake. Rice alcohol makes me think of something like rice wine. Grains of rice soaked in a shochu or whatnot.
清酒だけじゃなくて焼酎とかもあるけど。
蔵ってやっぱりそういうことに使うのね。
Unusually impressed, Ilya keeps nodding her head. Well, she does own a castle, so maybe the Irons burns.
なあ、イリアの城にもそういう蔵とか醸造所ってあるのか？
え、こっちのお城？あっちのお城
？This or that castle. She speaks like the heiress of a true aristocrat.
こっちのお城は別荘だから、地下にワインケラー、つまりはワインセラーがあるだけね。それも全然使ってないけど。
じゃあイリアのお国の方にはあるのか？
あそこはワインが作れるような気候じゃないから。でも蒸留所はあったわ。
へえ、ウイスキーとか作ってたのか？
オードービーって意味なら正解かな。魔術用の素材は自前で調達するから、アルコール類はどれだけあっても足りないんだし。
そうか、そういう実験材料の工房だったのか。
I guess they use alcohol to preserve samples, or maybe to make chemicals or something.
白の蔵もお酒には関係ないわよね。
俺、作れても酒は飲まないし、あそこは物置だから。
白の工房なんだよね。ねえ、お兄ちゃん。
The sudden change in the way of address surprises me. and that smiling face, I know I'll be unable to say no, no matter how naughty the request is. Oh, fucking stop it!
お兄ちゃんの土蔵お邪魔していいかな？
Sure, why not?
いいけど面白いものないぞ。
いいのいいの。もうちょっとシロの工房を観察したかったからね。
どうぞ。ちょっと誇りっぽいけどな。
ありがとうシロ。
Seeing her so full of joy makes me happy as well. Although it isn't much, I'm glad my little workshop has pleased her. Gitten, this place sucks. She jumps inside. Her gaze stops on the heaping pile of junk in front of her.
これシロが全部集めてきたの？
半分俺半分藤根ってところかな。関係ないものはもっぱら藤根。気がつくと増えてる。
大河だったらそういう習性があってもおかしくなさそうよね。うんうん。
She dives into the mountain of junk. I'm worried about the dust getting on her clothes.
イリア、探検するなら軍手があるけど。
大丈夫よ。おお。これ何？シロ。
Yeah, out comes a round
それ
object.
は七輪だ。藤根、なんだってそんなもの。
七輪？コンロの仲間？
さあ、その中に練炭を入れて、上に網をかぶせて料理をする。
She probably meant to grill some cuttlefish on it. Well, it's not broken, so we could use it now. It is fall, but I would rather have some mackerel instead of cuttlefish.
あわ、いろいろある。
She puts down the stove and resumes her exploration. A hot water bottle, kotatsu heater, vacuum cleaner nozzle, and even I'm surprised by the variety.
これ全部直して使うの？
そうでもないけど、できる限り使い回したいと思ってる。
それにしてもこれがシロの工房なのね。